Hello, just a quick update for the Alberta Bushcrafter channel and what you guys can expect over the summer. Things have quieted down after the wildfire, and well, get an idea of what I'm faced with here in the aftermath, and well, some of the things I've been doing, plus a lot of what to look for in the coming months. So I'm Dean, and this is the Alberta Bushcrafter channel. Okay, first let's have a look at what I've been faced with after that wonderful little wildfire about 2.5 months ago. It's now the day after Canada Day 2016. Okay, happy birthday, Canada. And no, by the way, that is not, a Canadian thing where we kind of couldn't figure out when July 4th was. We did not steal Independence Day. I've seen some crazy articles on that on Facebook lately. But yeah, let's have a quick look at what I've had to do. Now, for starters, this is pretty well the winner of our super heavyweight 2015 saw shootout with myself and JC. And so I'm going to show you how to clean the blade, and we're going to do a full review coming up in future videos on the Big Boy 2000. Unfortunately, no, it's not one of those 650 millimeter $375 Katana boys. But this is a workhorse of a saw. I'm also going to show you how to clean it because I've been cutting spruce. But let's also take a look. I've had a lot of trees I've had to cut down. Matter of fact, this t-shirt really fits because there were a couple situations cutting these trees down where it was scary. And as you can see, maybe, I had a rope bite me pretty good. Well, you can see along there, that's 2.5 months old, or 2 months old anyway. So one of the big trees was 85 feet tall, 18 inches from the house, and we had to take it down in 100 cuts, lowering each branch to the ground pretty well. So the reason I'm doing this is because of the wildfire. There's what we call fire safe. I am cutting out any trees, especially dead ones, that are growing close enough to the house, especially after the terrible wildfire in Fort McMurray. And that was actually part of the reason they had such a problem, is because the boreal forest was so close to town, they just jumped, and well, you guys know the rest of that story. So let's have a quick look. So here's an idea of what I've been up to. This is a couple of trees, a spruce and a white poplar. This is about a quarter cord of wood or so. Yeah, double that. That's what I've done in a couple of nights, just splitting this up. And now we're getting bigger. These chunks are about 20 inches. Bugger is 28 to 30 inches wide. No, it's about 28. And that was 2 days taking this monster tree down. So, there go a couple of weekends. Okay, so saw reviews, not just this one. I've actually got a little one I picked up here that's interesting. It's not a silky, but it's a Japanese blade. We'll look at this one in depth. This is neat. Plus, I think I'm finally going to get around to pocket chainsaws this year. I hope to be able to do a video. As you can see, I got plenty of wood to play around with and a lot of standing trees. Got a couple little candidates here. We'll see how they stack up. Speaking of gear, oh, get ready for this. This is the old Gerber Ultimate Survival Kit, no longer in production. It was okay. This is the new one. You're going to have a showdown. Other showdowns are going to include, well, actually, let's have a look. Pick this up at Costco. Pick this up off Amazon. This is the Lawson Blue Ridge camping hammock. Yeah, I'm really hoping in the next few months I get get to show you this. I'm going to actually have some of the trees, we're going to cut them off really high, so I've got somewhere to hang this thing for good. This may be the alternate, well, the successful alternative to my old North Face Storm Break 2 backpacking tent, but that is my most popular video at this point in time. There's also another cheap one. Neat straps. Probably going to be doing a review of sleeping pads too, because I mean, will wonders never cease. So yeah, gear reviews galore. And not just gear. You guys know that I'm into camp cooking. Let's have a quick look at that. Now this is where this might apply too. Very astute subscriber of mine said, are we going to see this in a future video? Absolutely. Decided to look a little further into stoves. So this is the Esbit alcohol stove. We'll be reviewing that. Solid fuel tabs as well. Going to try the Coglins too. They seem to be in short supply up here in Canada. Maybe someone burnt themselves up. We're also going to try it with this. That's a Trangia burner. We're going to see how they stack up. But the other thing is I've seen some neat DIY videos on this guy. So I picked one up. It was quite a chore to do that, by the way. Yeah, there's no such thing as free trade, and it's tough to get one of these from the States. This could be converted into a nice little wood-burning stove. Well, so they say. You can also pair it with one of these. Hopefully we're going to be seeing in the near future just how true that is. You folks also know that now I've got a budding knife collection. We got some new knife reviews coming up. If you're a subscriber to High Carbon Steel Love, excellent channel by the way, David, well, you may have seen these already, and he's got some neat sharpening tips. So that's what we're going to do as well. I picked up one of these at Canadian Tire. It's a Speedy Sharp. I've got one already. I've also got the Lansky products, and I know some folks been waiting to see those, but this one, I'll show you how I modified one to go with my really micro mini tool as well. We'll see how these work, because it's just a carbide slip here on a handle, but they seem to work really well, frighteningly well. In fact, I've got a scar on my finger that proves it. We've also had a great deal of rain here, so that was the thing. I mean, between cutting trees and doing yard work and fixing my ancient riding mower, well, we've had a lot of rainy days. And what do you do on rainy days? You read books. So I'm not going to give it away, but there are a couple of book reviews coming up. One of them might be a little controversial, in fact, because I'm going to depart from the mainstream of a lot of bushcrafter thinking here, and well, some of you won't like that. That's fine. You're going to be a troll. Got plenty of nice rocks under there for you to hide under. Anyways, yeah, so that's part of it. There's another thing coming as well. Okay, the last thing is actually going to get into some bushcraft skills here. I've done a bit about purifying water, and you know, most of it's gear related. Had a bit of issue with the leave no trace philosophy, and I'm probably going to do a series on that. Just again, I tend to agree with some of the authors out there that say it's more of an aesthetic philosophy than an actual land management practice, and hopefully we'll get some rants or discussions on that. But the other thing is, it's time to actually show you guys how to do some of this stuff as well. So probably a video on char cloth, several videos on fire starting. I'm going to start a series there, and well, the nice thing is there'll be enough of these that my new pool of, well, at this point in time, 1,430 subscribers. Thank you very much. That's just awesome. Yeah, you guys will have plenty of videos to choose from. More than the 136 that are already there. So finally, there's a good look at what to expect this year. But there's one more thing. basically June 30th to July 1st or so is this channel's anniversary. So we are now 2 years and 1,430 subscribers as of this morning, July 2nd, 2016. So I want to thank every one of you guys for subscribing and well, for continuing to watch and comment on my videos and stuff. Well, you know, except the trolls. But yeah, this is probably one of them. Got a copy for my own. I got one of the new copies, but this is going to be one of the prizes in the second anniversary subscriber contest, and there is going to be a contest. Nothing fancy. Video responses, probably. I got to think it out. It'll be in a few weeks here where hopefully we'll see what's up with that. But I've got a number of different prizes, and hopefully it'll correspond to a number of the videos I have out pretty quickly as well. Because, yeah, there's some neat gear in there. Alright, so that's it for now. I want to say thanks everyone for subscribing, and thanks for watching the channel. And so again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys around. I'm Dean. This is the Alberta Bushcrafter channel. Take care. And good day.